Hey, this is Jonathan again from watchitick. I'm wearing a the TW Steel I got in the last month's subscription to Watch Gang, automatic movement and everything. So, anyways, I wanted to make a video regarding the nurse from Salt Lake City, Utah, and so this poor charge nurse was arrested for doing her job um, by this detective Payne. Um, and the only way, at least, and this was a piece of paper she was showing. She was on the phone with obviously somebody that was in charge of the hospital, and or her boss, and she was showing them a piece of paper that their department specifically agreed upon. Now, the patient, from what I've been reading and understanding, was unconscious or in a coma, was not a subject, was not the subject in question, and they did not have a warrant. And those were the only way that they could get a blood draw. And to push it even further, in 2016, the United States Supreme Court ruled that the Constitution does permit officers to obtain a breath test without a warrant in a drunken driving case. However, but did not allow for blood draws. So not only are they sworn to uphold and protect the Constitution, they completely disregarded the Constitution and the ruling of the Supreme Court. So, in my opinion, federal law should always be, especially in cases like this, and patient confidentiality should always be more important than what they think they know is the law, which they obviously didn't. And their part of department agreed upon this legal binding document, and she was showing. And if I was her, I would sue the crap out of them. I mean, I would go after the entire. I don't know what I would do. I would be talking to 15 lawyers, and I'm sure plenty of them would love to represent her. I know she already has a lawyer already, but she hasn't. I don't believe she's filed a lawsuit. Which, if she doesn't, she should, because she needs to uh, allow it or let people know that this is unacceptable for police officers to act this way. And for me to kind of give you my circumstance with this whole thing is, I used to deliver newspapers early in the morning, 2:30. I used to start 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And where I live, it was a sheriff deputy that pulled me over. Her last name was Gomez. I don't know. I've never seen her again. But she pulls me over and she goes, "Why are you drunk?" That was the question she said. "Why are you drunk?" I'm like, "Why am I drunk?" I said, "I'm starting my work, you know." And I said, "How am I drunk?" And I said, and not only that, I had 300 to 400 newspapers in the back of my car. And her response to that was, "Oh, did you must have stolen them?" And I'm thinking to myself, "Are you really shitting me right now? Are you honestly serious?" I said, "Why would I have any reason to steal newspapers? If I want free, I don't even know why people even read newspapers. By the time the damn things are printed, the news is obsolete, in my opinion. I mean, you get news updates every second, literally, via Twitter and uh, just Reddit and all these other places, and BBC. Anybody can get a news update. I don't even know why newspapers are still even around." But anyways, she called for backup. Okay, she called for backup. Had me get out of the car. Okay, and she's like, "Well, how do I know you're working for the newspaper?" I said, "I'm a private contractor. I don't work for the paper." And she's like, "So you're not an employee of the paper?" I said, "No, I'm not an employee of the paper. I'm a private contractor that I have a contract with, and I deliver papers to residences as well as machines. People put money in and get the paper." And so she called backup, made me get out of the car. She didn't put handcuffs on me, and uh, actually made me take a breathalyzer test, which I thought was really freaking hilarious. Whatever. I took a breathalyzer test, and she made me take it 3 times, and I blew 0, 0, 0, 0. Not nothing, right? And anyways, so this goes on. I'm literally now it's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm so late. Like, and when you deliver papers, the customers get really upset, especially the more elderly ones. They want their paper at a specific time. They don't. It's just the way it is. It's kind of funny the way it works. Anyways, I just thought I'd make a video, and I think I don't. And I think that police are given too much power. And I honestly, in my opinion, I have no respect for police officers at all. I respect firefighters. I respect the military. Um, I have never, or no, do I consider any there? There's no, in my opinion, there is no such thing as a good cop. They all have their vendetta that they have to get, done, or quota they have to reach. And I don't care if there's police officers that watch this video. You're all horrible people. I said, it's like where I live. Um, it takes the damn deputies, like, seriously, when they say, when there's emergency, the cops are, when seconds counts, the cops are minutes away. I mean, literally out where I live, we're talking, they don't respond for a half hour, 45 minutes. So it's like they're pretty worthless out here, and it's a joke. It really is a joke. And anyways, I know this is kind of political and sort of political, but I don't trust cops. Never have. I've been pulled over twice. Never gotten a ticket. Very, very nice to them, but they always strike an attitude, and I don't strike any attitude. I talk very calmly, collectively, and never had an issue. But they just come on like you're in this day and age, you're guilty until proven innocent. That's America we live in today. And I just thought I'd share this with you because the video that I saw was so disturbing. I mean, would they arrest a doctor that's trying to help somebody that is because maybe they didn't do something that the police wanted them to do? Would they I mean, would the police jeopardize somebody's life just because they told them to do something and they said no because I'm trying to save somebody's life? That's the world we live in today. And if you're not pissed, then you don't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, I just thought I'd, share, this is a ramble, but it just goes to show you that nobody has respect for law and order. They don't respect the Constitution, your rights, your liberties, and your pursuit of happiness in the United States anymore. As if you're a citizen and they're the police officers, they don't police, they harass. They serve to harass is what they do. Anyways, peace out. I suggest if you want to have any say into it, I suggest contacting the Salt Lake City Police, making sure that they understand that this is unacceptable behavior and justice needs to be served. But it may not be. They may let them off or whatever, but that wouldn't surprise me in the latest. It's just the world we live in today, or the United States we live in today. Anyway, sorry this video is so long. I'm going to bed, and it's been a long day. That video was so disturbing that I had to say something. Anyways, you guys have a good night, and once again, I'll have a new Watch Gang Blacks review of what I get this month. I'll try to stay off their social sites, so I really don't know what's gonna be there because I don't want people posting what watches they get. I want to be surprised as well as you. So, anyways, have a good night, stay safe, and remember, always police the police.